I'm eating a muffin in my truck from Big B. A blueberry muffin. I really wanted to get a chocolate chip cookie. That's what I really wanted. But I told myself at the beginning of the week that I wasn't going to eat any chocolate cookies or candy. So, I mean, I don't know, it's got blueberries in it. Is it as healthy as like a parfait? No. But I'm trying to be accountable to myself, and I'm trying to have discipline, because that's one thing I think I lack. Is discipline with myself, with certain things, with a lot of things. Like, what time is it? It's 11:50. It's 11:50, you guys. I've only scooped like 3 or 4 houses. I got 20. I have 20 houses that I need to scoop today. I like to be done no later than 3 or 4 o'clock. 3 or 4. But I'm pissed off today. I'm irritated. I'm not happy-go-lucky positive Erica today at all. This week has been very stressful. For those of you that might have watched my a video about my dad and about his stroke and losing his eyesight, I haven't really given you guys an update on it, but his eyesight has gotten even worse. It's been a big emotional stress. It's affected him physically, mentally. It's affected my family. Me, anytime I get a phone call, I always think the worst now. Like, it definitely has changed my mental state and how I think about things. But his eyes have started to kind of go inwards now. So his eyes are starting to move. So they think maybe he had another stroke. They're trying to figure out what's going on. He's got some blockages in his carotids. He's got a lot going on. He's essentially a ticking time bomb. Another one of my uncles, his aortic valve is calcifying. So he's running out of time. So he needs to have surgery, but he's got some blood clots. And then my cousin, about 5 or 6 weeks ago, my cousin was brutally murdered. And I had to go out of town to go be with family. And he's only a couple years older than me, and he was brutally murdered. And that has been really devastating on the family. So I've really been a mess since my dad had his stroke, and it's just been one thing on top of another. But as a business owner, as a person, I'm trying to keep chugging. I'm trying to keep going through the motions and keeping my shit together, even though when I feel like I want to fall apart. And one thing that one of my friends said, my Canadian scooper friend from Canada, we had a conversation, and we were talking about how other people see you versus the reality. And she had said something along the lines of, like, on the internet, you know, you guys see me one way, and it's, hey, how's it going? Happy, well-spoken, for the most part, somewhat put together. But like behind the scenes, you know, Jessica, she sees what I obviously put on YouTube when I sit down in front of the camera, but then she also sees the behind the scenes stuff, because we Marco Polo every single day, and she hears the unspokenness. I've cried to her on several occasions, just full on, like, ugly crying. She's seen the good and the bad and the ugly. And I don't want to do it today. I only scoop a couple days out of the week because I have my employees scooping. But today I don't want to go out and scoop. I don't want to be around people. I don't even know what I want to do. My anxiety is super high because it's almost 12 o'clock and I'm so far behind schedule. People haven't paid me. I made a video about that earlier. I don't know if I'm going to upload it. We'll see. Because I allowed them to get too far behind on their bills and not sit on top of them. So now I'm going to cancel about 5 people. I'm going to lose 5 people out of my business right before winter hits. That's big. That's a big deal. But this is the kind of stuff that we have to go through as small business owners. As Jessica was telling me, all businesses get people that don't pay them. I get that. I totally get that, and it's super frustrating. And this is the kind of stuff that people don't want to talk about businesses. People aren't going to pay you. I've had a slew of just customers that are off the wall lately. Like, I don't even know like what people are thinking right now with some of the phone calls that I have gotten. But I just got to keep chugging. I got to keep servicing my customers today. I still got to keep my business going. I still got to go home, and I might not have to make dinner, but I'm still going to put dinner on the table somehow, even if I order it. Put it on the table for the family, because I got obligations. I have things that I want to do, even though I'm feeling unmotivated. I ate that muffin. I got my matcha. I'm going to try not to beat myself up about being behind schedule, about how I feel guilty that I don't want to go out and scoop right now. I'm not going to feel guilty about the toxic conversation I had with my husband because I was feeling crappy. So I said some crappy things to him yesterday and kind of made him feel crappy. I need to rectify that, and I'm going to apologize to him and let him know and just be honest. Just be honest with him. Say, you know what? I was feeling very shitty yesterday, so I projected that onto you, and I'm deeply sorry. And I apologize, and I hope you forgive me. Because that's all I can do. There's nothing else that I can do. I mean, all I can do is try not to do that in the future. And just try to be a better person tomorrow. And hopefully a better scooper tomorrow. Hopefully I can get up out of the house and get started earlier. And that's one thing I noticed. I've been starting a lot later because I've been having a hard time sleeping. My anxiety's been super high. And for some reason today, it just kind of like came to me like, I am a functioning depressed person. Does that even make sense? Does that make sense to you? Like, I am depressed, but I'm out here and I'm functioning and I'm doing things, but I'm sad. I'm really sad about all the sadness that's going on. The world is insane right now with Rona and everything that's going on. So many people have lost their jobs. So many people are thriving and doing really well. Like, for me, my business is doing very well. I'm able to keep it going, but like behind the scenes, like, I'm not really doing okay because of my family stuff. Me personally, health wise, great. My husband, everything's great. Kids, great. It's just all the stuff around me is really impacting me. It's not stopping me, it's definitely slowing me down. And this might be happening to you. You might be facing similar situations. Just know that you're not alone. If you made it to this point of the video, like, just know that you're not alone. There's so many of us out here that are going through the motions and we're struggling, but we're still trying to achieve our goals and our hopes and our dreams. And we're still trying to make that stuff happen. Don't let all the stuff around you completely stop you. If it slows you down, I get that. I'm been really slow. I feel like I'm a snail or like a turtle or whatever those things that move really slow, like a sloth. Like, ooh. That's how I've been the last couple months. And the past 2 weeks, it's been really bad for me. Really, really bad. But you're not alone. Just go out there, handle your business, do what you got to do, make it through your days. I don't know. I'm just at a loss for words right now. I am trying to put some videos together for you guys. I've been feeling very scatterbrained, so I actually sat down. What did I sit down and do? Oh, I sat down and I wrote out an entire outline, like a whole outline of like all the stuff that I want to do and have like, what are they called? Series. So it's very like organized, and that's my goal. I'm going to film those and hopefully get those out there to you guys. And hopefully I can just get some like spark and some motivation back in me, because right now I don't feel very motivated to do anything. I just want to eat Cheez-Its and crawl up in bed and listen to music and go to sleep. But it's officially 12 o'clock now. I'm going to take a couple more sips of this and I'm going to go finish my yards. Just keep going, you guys. There'll be good days, there'll be bad days.